Something for everyone.
That's right.
You know, something else we have, when things are cold and bitter, we invite in Matthew Arch. Oh, well, anyway, good morning, Matthew. How are you this morning?
I am hot and bitter.
It is good to be with you this morning.
Good morning. You have
Thank
so
you.
many wonderful things on your website this week, just to let you know.
CreativeMinorityReport.com, boys and girls, if you'd like to follow along. CreativeMinorityReport.com.
So I wanted to. So Christmas is ending. You know, the period of it, and I just wanted to go over a little story that happened. So every year, my neighbors directly across the street, they make their lawn. It's a carnival of Christmas. You know, you get inflatables, you get animatronics, you get elves doing cartwheels, you have Charlie Brown in a Santa hat going down a slide. It's amazing what these people do, and their lawn is packed with all this stuff. They put blinking messages on their roof.
I love it.
And people stop by, like they literally get out of their car and take pictures across the street. And I don't know if you realize this, but I am a person given to excess, right? that kind of madness appeals to me greatly. So every year I push my wife, a woman of taste and faith, that we need more oomph to our Christmas decorations. But she insists, no, we have to focus. The baby Jesus is the focus. So we have the stable, we have the light, the spotlight turned on it, and she keeps it very simple, very tasteful. And the only thing I get to move on it is I get to move the wise men a little bit closer every day. And, you know, by the time they reach the basketball net, you know Christmas is pretty close. You know?
They're going in for a layup at that point.
That's right. Turn left at the basketball net to get to the manger.
Don't get Balthazar, you know? So last year, my kids, because I'm always pushing for something animatronic or something inflatable, my kids gave me for Christmas a big, giant, inflatable Christmas dinosaur with a Santa.
Oh, fabulous.
And my wife said, you can have it because the kids gave it to me. It was a nice way to get it in under the rules. But she said, you have to put it in the backyard. Whoever heard of this? Whoever heard of putting a giant inflatable dinosaur in the backyard? But I did. Because I'm a man of patience. I understand. This year it's the backyard. Maybe next year I move it over to the side of the house. And he creeps up, you know. So I have the thing in the backyard. But the thing is, we kind of live in a circle. So I can't tell you how many neighbors have come around and been like, hey, do you know you have an inflatable in your backyard?
Did it blow up? Did it blow over from somebody else's yard?
Exactly. So everything was going well until the other day or last week. We were taking down the decorations, and a woman who, she looks familiar, but she doesn't live in our block, but she lives nearby. And she stops and she pulls down her window, and she says, I just have to tell you, and my wife happened to be there, I just wanted to tell you, I love what you guys do for Christmas because it's so tasteful, so classy, and it keeps the focus on Christ. And I was wrecked. I nearly flattened the woman's tires.
There goes your dream.
She set me back so far.
Oh, that dinosaur's in the basement next year, baby. I can just tell you. I know your wife well enough to know that is not even getting into the backyard next year now.
Right. So we are going to be very, very Christ-centered for the near future.
So,
which is good news.
Yeah.
But there's no animatronics, there's no neon, nothing inflatable. They don't make inflatable baby Jesuses to wave at the people, you know.
Thankfully.
And one of One of the things in your article, it was a question, didn't dinosaurs exist before Christ?
Yeah.
So maybe you could do it as a historic timeline that leads to the baby Jesus.
Oh, I like this.
You like that?
You know his wife is listening, right,
I
Pat?
know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. She's at mass right now.
Oh,
We're
okay,
We're
good. Phew. All right, we're good.
We're in a safe space. We're good.
We found a loophole.
Yeah, and I think, here you go, Matt, and I think if you use the line from Psalms that you included in your article and have it printed, like on a big kind of poster or wooden sign, and set it in front of the dinosaur.
Right.
There's another...
And then, in the beginning there was light, and we could just make it neon because
There
we
you
don't
go.
know what color the light was.
Yeah!
Right?
May have
You
been
could do
neon.
salvation history on your lawn.
Exactly. That's right. Oh, I got to bring you over. I'm going to send you a ticket, and I'm going to bring you over, Pat, and you're going to talk to my wife.
And then
My
that
only
woman's
thing
going to
is
drive
blow-ups.
by every Christmas and lay on the horn real loud as she drives by.
If a man speaks in the woods and a woman is not around to hear him,
Did he speak?
is there anybody to tell him he's wrong? So there you go. Yeah, come on, this thing is over. Yeah, you're not moving that thing at all. You're lucky to have it in the backyard. Just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, I think the dinosaur has seen its last day. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that was my only rule my husband had, is we could not have blow-ups. He didn't, that he just didn't think that was classy. Blow-ups are not classy. So he would have agreed with your wife only on the point that it was a blow-up, not that it was a dinosaur with a Santa hat. Yeah.
In one of my first conversations with Matt Archbold several years ago, it was right around Christmas time. We were approaching Christmas, and I don't know if you remember this, Matthew, but he said, yeah, my neighborhood, with all the inflatables there, during the day, they're all just flattened down.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a drive-by at the North Pole.
That's the issue.
You remember
I was
that?
talking about my neighbor across the street. That was exactly what I was talking about.
You're obsessed with this. This was your first conversation with
One of the first ones, yes.
He's
Oh,
still
it stuck
talking
with
about
me.
it all this time later.
So funny.
Hey, if you're interested, and I hope you are, creativeminorityReport.com. And Matthew, some great stories on there right now as well. Just very intrigued by Make the Bible Reflect Your Beliefs.
Oh, my gosh.
This is crazy.
Yeah, how about that? Like, you could just make the Bible reflect your own beliefs, and it's just take out your own, why read it when you can give yourself odds of it? Just, take out the passages that you don't like, and then you can read it all light. And, but that's the thing. That is exactly what goes on. When every Protestant denomination that comes to pass, that's essentially what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
What they're following is not even, they look back and just say, oh, Martin Luther said. They don't even follow what Martin Luther said.
Right.
Right. Or believed. Everything is being made up along the way. And, you have the Anglicans, and then you have the Church of Christ, and then the United Church of Christ, and then 1,000 denominations from there, and then 1,000 from there. And I just find it hard to believe that, when Jesus was leaving, he said, and 1,500 years from now, Jeff, the youth pastor, will finally figure out the message I meant to leave.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
And you guys go from there. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew, thank you. Be sure to check out his
Thanks,
commentary in National Catholic Register, too, The Lions Come. Matthew Archbold, thanks. Have a great day.